Hey, what's up? Scott Balkum here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're talking about what it's going to take to be successful on YouTube. So there's 1.5 million, probably 2 or 3 million actually, videos out there on YouTube giving you the surprising secrets to being successful on YouTube. And don't listen to anybody else. Do these simple tricks and you will be a YouTube star. And well, no, it's not going to be that way. It's actually very easy. It's just a lot of hard work. Before we get into that, I ask you to click that subscription button and that little alert bell that's right next to it. That'll let you know every time I upload a video and if I'm on a live stream, because you kind of want to know. Also, I do have a Patreon. If you want to support me that way, I'd greatly appreciate it. And also follow me on all the social medias. You can find me at Scott Balkum on Instagram, Vero, Facebook, Twitter. They're all Scott Balkum, and it's super easy to find. I also have a page for my company, Imagination Creation Films. You can find that on Facebook. And there's a group that is just starting up called Imagination Creation Films. And that's where we can sit around and chat about this stuff all day long and continue that conversation if we need to on Facebook. But I do like the YouTube. The big thing that you have to think about when you're on YouTube is you are presenting yourself every day to someone new. You are introducing yourself to a complete and total stranger. You have to make a first impression. You have to make them like you. That is the key. It's not vlogging, which is just uploading your life every day. That's only going to interest people who know you. You have to make 9 million people like you. And the best way to get 9 million people to like you is to be yourself. When you're out there, you're shooting video, it doesn't matter what you're doing it for. If you want people to follow you on social media, you need to be yourself. Don't be trying to be someone else. Just be yourself. Number 2, you need to do it regularly. You need to get on some type of regular upload status, whether it be on Instagram taking a photo or uploading a video on YouTube on a periodic basis. Don't skip a month. I played with various different ways out here, and trust me, I'm no massive success here on YouTube, but I'm going to be. You know why I'm going to be? Because I'm following this method, and this is what I learned by looking at other people and analyzing what they're doing. There's lots of people who have fallen into success by various means, and you could be one of those. But that's like winning the lottery. It's like being struck by lightning. It's just not going to happen that often. You need to worry about building up yourself. And the best way to build up yourself is to do it regularly, be yourself, have interesting conversations, and don't forget that you are meeting 1 million people every day who completely have no idea who you are. Now, you may meet them in a simple way of they've clicked on your video and your very beginning is what tells them whether that they want to watch your video. Or they may be looking at your thumbnail on a video while they've searched for something. Perhaps they found you as a next video, or you might be interested in video. You need to be that topic or that person or that personality that is interesting to that person. They're basing it on searches. You need to make sure that your stuff finds its way into their searches. And what I mean by that, don't game the system. It's not going to work because they're not going to like you. You need to be real, which means if you're going to do a video on how to be successful on YouTube, be honest. What I started this by saying is what it is going to take to be successful on YouTube, not what it takes, because I'm not a massive success, but I can read, I can learn from others, and I can watch statistics and see how people react. If you look at the big vloggers out there, they are popular because of a few things. Number one, they probably started a while back, which means there were fewer options out there. Number two, they did something really strange. They did something really upsetting, something that just caught your attention and the shock factor. At that point, you're trying to get people lured to you. That's clickbait, that's all kinds of stuff, but you want them to like you. So if it's a practical joke or it's doing a short little documentary story about why Apple sucks or something along those lines, you got to understand people need to be interested in what you're doing. And since there are so many more out there, it is going to be more and more difficult for you to find that little successful pop, which is why I say don't focus on that. If it happens, it happens. Focus on being you. Focus on doing your thing. Focus on getting 9 million people to like you every day. You run into all kinds of people you meet all the time. You don't become friends with all of them. You become friends with some of them. Some of them become acquaintances. Some of them become business contacts. But they're not all your friends. You need to develop those people who will be your friends, because those will be your followers, the people that come back to your channel to get the information that you have. Maybe you are an entertaining character. Maybe they like that. Or maybe you have something to offer that they need, and it's something more than just a one-time video. For instance, I have a couple of videos that I find hilarious that get so many views. One of them is how to change a toilet in an RV. This cracks me up that this video is so popular. Now, it's not millions of views, but it is one of my most popular videos, and I couldn't tell you why. My guess is because there hasn't been a video on it. So it was pure luck. I didn't do that video to see if I could get tens of thousands of views on it. I did it because I figured somebody might want it. And that's the key. I did it for the right reason. I did it because I wanted to share that information. If you want to share your knowledge, do it because you want to share your knowledge. If you believe you're doing this to get stardom and to become this massive hit on YouTube, you're doing it for the wrong reason and you're playing the lottery, and the odds aren't that great. Get out there every day, every other day, every week, whatever you need to do to be on a regular basis, but start uploading videos of you being you, talking about what you want to talk about, showing what you want to show, doing what you want to do, but be consistent, be yourself, because it's friends who come back every day. It's friends who click that little alert bell and want to know when you're talking. And you know what? I don't win over everybody. I try my best. And every time that I get a negative comment, I read it and I look to see, okay, was that person just being a jerk, or did they have something constructive to say? Because chances are there might be something in there that you can pull. Pay attention to that stuff, but don't let it dwell on you. Just get out there, do your thing, be yourself, just put one foot in front of the other and do it, because you can do it. You can find an audience. There are 8 billion people in this world. Most of them seem to have the internet. Most of them know what YouTube is. So you can find an audience. There's no reason you can't. So I hope this has helped you a little bit in motivation and getting your message out there, so that it keeps you coming back for more of me, because I do this because I want to share. I'm sharing with you what I've learned, what I've picked up, what I've analyzed over the years, plus all the stuff that I want to do to share. And that is me doing these talking head type videos to you, and me showing demonstrations of how to do film stuff, and me vlogging, and me doing tutorials on how to do cool swipes and transitions, or me doing reviews on products, or even live streams where I'm taking all your questions and answering them to the best that I can. I do that because that is who I am, and that is what I do and what I like. And if I get 1 million subscribers, that is awesome. If I continuously grow at a super slow pace, that is awesome because I'm doing it because I want to do this. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to put those in the comment section below. I do try to read and respond to each and every one, even if it's just to say thank you. Click that like button, give me a thumbs up. That way everybody knows that maybe I am likable. And click that little subscription button with the little alert bell next to it because you want to know when I upload. It's worth it. And then don't forget to support me on Patreon. Contact me on all my social medias. Connect. Let's be friends out there. Let's enjoy this. And as I always like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.